How you doing, Jim here? And I have the three, there might be more, but right now I have three lifelike trucks. Most guys picked up the Quaker State. I think at Tinker's once I picked up one of these other ones carded. Ortho and Truckin' America. So let's take one of them. I'm in the green lane now, the farthest lane from the power supply. Just gonna take this around slow. Big Truckin' America truck. Running slow. Running slow just to make laps. And the blue lane has the ortho truck. What's that on the back of it? Ortho Hardy Motorsports. Ortho. All lifelike M chassis. I like the trucks. I got all the Tyco trucks too. The Nascar trucks. So that's the ortho. Let's take another one. And I found out I got to keep my lanes running. Last time, before Randy and Danny got here, I had to really do a lot of work on the blue and green lane because I rarely use them. So I had to really get up on the table and sand the track. I also, what I did was I put tape. So when you go to put this in, it was getting hooked. It was getting caught. So you go to put it in, it should go right in. All right, now let's take the yellow. I'm gonna run this one I didn't do. See, I didn't do that. We'll run the Quaker State. It's not sounding smoothest out of all of them. Let's see. See, I got to tape that. I taped it down too low. I'll show you what happens. When you go to put it in, see, it gets like, you have to like wiggle it to fit it in. So by taping up higher, it just should fit right in like this one. See? Yeah, it does. All right, let's run that. That sounds pretty smooth. So, another thing I was doing is I adjusted the camera. It seemed like the exposure wasn't right, and it was making everything too bright. Another thing I think is when I had that light on over the workbench from one of the videos, it looked too bright. So I might not leave. That light there is really bright. It's not on right now. Right now I just got these two. That's LED and that's fluorescent. Excuse me, that's fluorescent, that's LED. So I'm just running. It's Sunday by myself. Just running the trucks. I might put some NAS trucks on. Yep. So again, this one here is Truckin' America. Number 89. It's a nice truck, and it is the M chassis. Ortho. What does that say? Hardy Motorsports, 35. And obviously the Quaker State, a lot of guys have. Alright, let's run the ortho a little bit. Quaker steak down in the yellow lane. Yeah, see, this sounds smooth. I've oiled them. But I definitely got to get down here once a day and run to keep their lanes working so I don't have to sand them. And you know, there's not a lot of traffic down here when I'm not down here. So it should prevent, I mean, I have to clean the track, but not. Alright, we're going to shut off the video and get some trucks on here. The Nascar trucks. Okay, we got the Hot Wheels. We have the Mike Skinner number 3 Goodyear. We have the J.C. Penney. We have the Exide. And we have the Sears Die Hard. That is the second, actually the first car I ever bought in a twin pack back when I got that other set. And it came with, in the twin pack, it came with one of these guys. So, alright, so we're going to run some trucks now. Let's run the Hot Wheels. I'm running them nice and slow. Had this for 13 years, this car. Hot Wheels, and we're going to go to track, the blue track to run the Mike Skinner. Black, hard to see. And we're on J.C. Penney on the yellow. Take a look at it, sounds noisy. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Sounds a little noisy. Sounds a little better. I oiled it and cleaned the shoes. I got this truck for $25 at the Parsippany Slot Car Shop. And a guy that was right across from Brian, right next to Brian, he had all these plastic cases. $25 he charged me. It's in pretty good shape. No, there's probably really not a mark on it. As you can see, it's in pretty nice shape. Alright. Now we are going to run the Exide. Now we're going to run the Exide on the red lane. Probably haven't oiled this in a while. There's the Exide. Yeah, Exide needed a little oil. What happened? What happened? Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Alright, we're gonna run it around again. And we're gonna run the Die Hard now. Let me just see that she's oiled. It's a Die Hard. You just oiled it between the shoes. And it's pretty good. Again, I'm running these very slow while I'm filming. When I leave that garage door open, it's like sweltering in here. It's 90 degrees today. Okay. So there's all my trucks. There's something different. This is the Bandit. And the other truck I got in there is totally different. It might be from one of those sets that there's no slot. It's black, it's hard to see. But you can hear the knobby tires. Runs nice and smooth. Runs nice and smooth. Let me just show you this other truck. Alright, so this is the Bandit. But this is something different. This might be from that. I'm trying to remember the name of the track. It's an eliminator. Let's see. The wheels turn. Oh, what's the name of that track? I'll get it down when I make the video. I was lucky enough to pick up the tracks from Scott and this was Toju's, part of Toju's collection. I know Adam just sold one of these carded a couple weeks ago. And it's in great shape, it runs great, you just can't like really peg it. I can go a little faster than that, but it runs good. We're running on two rubber bands, basically. The tracks. Runs good. There she is. Nice. Okay, I have a couple unique, and like I said, it's in pretty darn good shape. Yep, pretty nice shape. All right, that's going to do it. Have a nice remainder of the weekend.